Voices in Internet Radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the Internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
Cocktails with Tash Walker in five, four, three, two, one. You're listening to Cocktails with Tash Walker. Stick around. This is for you. Yeah, yeah. Let's celebrate you. I wanna celebrate you. Let's celebrate you. It's for the sunshine all night, just like it's your birthday. You've been working all week long. There's a country downtown at the Nakia. Your favorite senior is in town. I got 2 tickets for you, boy. You better get suited. Gonna be treated like celebrities. VIP, front row next to me. Let me show you I appreciate all the things that you ever done for me. Nothing but the best for you. I got class, and that's how you roll too. I love it when it's feeling alright. And you know that, we can hang out all night. And I got that, 'cause I'm with that. Let's celebrate you. I wanna celebrate you. Let's celebrate you. For the sunshine all night, just like it's your birthday. You've been working all week long. There's a country downtown at the Nakia. Your favorite singer is in town. After the show is over, we can't stop, 'cause the night's not through yet. I got something else planned, and I bet you can never guess it. I'ma make it a surprise. Close your eyes until I'm ready. Abracadabra, I appear for you. Presto, and I'll show you something you never seen before. Oh, feeling alright. And you know that, we can hang out all night. And I got that, 'cause I'm with that. I wanna celebrate with you, with just you. I wanna celebrate you. All night, just like it's your birthday. You've been working all week long. At the Nakia.
You at the Walker, baby. LAX to downtown, G-Town to all around. Welcome to my hometown. Yes, it's world renowned. Limelights, bright lights, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Imani Walker, Tash, live at the Nokia Center. Call me Young Kobe, West Coast Symphony. West Coast host, I be LA, you know it's me. And you know we gotta be the double walks. You can see, get your hands up. Y'all know how it be.
Party all night, just like it's your birthday. You've been working all week long. Let's go out and have a good time. Yes, your favorite singer is in town. Yes, it's a celebration, yeah. All for you, just for you, all for you, just for you.
What's up, baby? Welcome to Cocktails with Tash Walker, the Entertainment Lifestyle Sports Show. And I am your girl, Tash. There's been so much things going on, so many things going on this week. We all know that the mighty Super Bowl is tomorrow. We're going to talk about that because I just left the house and I was watching DirecTV hosted the Flag Beach Bowl. And, we got Snoop Lion in it. He got mad. Somebody was like, no, not Snoop Dogg Lion, but Snoop Lion is playing in it. Of course, you got Deion Sanders, Michael Strahan, a lot of great stars, celebrities, athletes. Eddie George is in it. Anthony Anderson. You got some other athletes. It's good, you guys. I'm sure they're going to rerun it. I don't know what station it would be on, other than if you have Direct TV, it's on a station that's like AUD. I don't know, the special Direct TV station, because it is sponsored by Direct TV. So if you don't have Direct TV, I doubt if you can watch it. Anyways, we got a caller. A caller. What's your name and where you calling from? Hello.
Yeah,
Hi, caller. What's going on? Caller, what's your name and where are you calling from?
from Los Angeles.
Okay, so what's going on with you today? How you like that Los Angeles weather?
Got, well, it seemed like it got kind of warm, then it just got ugly
I
there.
know. I'm asking you because on my drive over here to the station, I was like, oh my God, because, some people want to barbecue tomorrow for the Super Bowl. And I'm like, if it looks like this and if it gets any worse and you're barbecuing, it could be a lovely adventure. I'm not sure if that's going to work out. Do you have any plans for the Super Bowl tomorrow, caller?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, make sure if you get a chance, check out the Super Bowl. It's going to be some great entertainment. We have Alicia Keys performing, Beyonce, and a whole bunch of other people I'm going to get into later on in the show. Caller, do you want to send out any shout outs or anything, caller?
Well, no, they had much to say about of the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Just another game.
Just another game. But let's go Lakers. I know that's right. If you're from LA, you got to at least say let's go Lakers. Well, from that kind of laugh, I don't know, caller. But caller, thank you for calling in.
Okay.
You have a wonderful, blessed day today.
You too.
Thank you. See, people just like talking to me,
I
It's,
see that.
yeah,
I see that. Yeah,
I ain't mad at
exactly.
'em. Hey, babe, what's cracking? What's crackling?
That's right.
Obama, last summer in August, he went skeet shooting. Skeet shooting when
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pull.
right, and it's clay pigeons, that they're
Call.
targeting.
Yeah, call.
And Obama did that last year in August, and they took pictures of him at Camp David. And it's just now, the pictures are just now coming out. And that's why Obama's kept saying, I know people have been doing this for centuries, and he's not trying to say you can't do your sport that your past father and fathers have done, for the last hundreds of years. And it's nothing wrong with the sport, but it's the gun control has gotten so loose. The regulations, the way you buy guns and the accessibility of guns has really gotten out of control, and we need to have some more stiffer rules. I think we just need to kind of lock it down, make it a lot more harder to get guns, and just get rid of some of those powerful, what do they call them? The high velocity rifles. I mean, what are they?
Yeah,
The machine.
Automatic.
Yeah, the automatics.
Type weapons, whether it's a rifle like the M16
Hmm.
or even the revolvers that are the automatics as well. Get rid of those. Make sure, or make it so difficult
To get that.
To get that, you have to be like FBI
Right.
status
Right.
to even have them. You know what I mean? Or on a police.
Top security.
Yes. Or police officers.
Maybe you are security for Beyonce, and maybe you do feel a threat sometimes when she's doing certain things.
Yeah,
And you need to have that type of weapon. So.
Yes. Yeah. You have to have that type of clearance. And that's what I think it is. That's maybe one of the remedies. Just make purchasing a weapon of that source so difficult,
Right.
that you have to be squeaky clean,
Right.
to have it in your possession.
And then also too, I think you should have a mental health evaluation along with that.
Exactly, and even go as far as depending on the situation, don't even have it in your home. You have to keep it somewhere else.
Well, maybe you have to buy this particular case that it comes in, and then it's only fingerprint only, and then it's only your fingerprint.
Very well put. Yeah, that's even better. This way you can keep your that
Your kids
weapon
out of your way.
it, and you can keep your weapon in your home.
Right.
And it has to be your fingerprint, your eye, something that only you, not your husband, not your boyfriend, not nobody else but you
can get to. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. Now, Burger King admits that it has been selling beef burgers and Whoppers containing horse meat. But this is in the UK, because they have like 500 locations of Burger Kings in the UK. And it's growing so fast and the demand is so big that they were actually using a facility in Germany and Italy that were supplying them with the meat.
Oh, wow.
These companies are the companies that are supposedly the processing company called Silvercrest. Put in non-approved ingredients without letting Burger King know. But to me, Burger King dropped the ball. Whoever is in charge of, on top of what the regulations are as far as overseas, you have to have somebody at the plants all the time checking, making sure that, what's coming in, what are you putting in, they should be testing that, to me, often.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Burger King dropped the ball. Someone dropped the ball on their end when to me, if I'm getting meat from any company and my reputation's on the line, I want to test the batch. So every batch I get, I want to test the DNA and make sure that there's not a different DNA.
Exactly. And exactly, somebody in that department, for whatever reason, got greedy, and somebody, gave them or suggested an offer that evidently they couldn't refuse.
A better deal, basically. Hey, you pay this, we'll give you this. Okay, well, great meat. We don't even want to know how you're offering us this deal. Yeah, we're giving you horse meat. Dummies. I mean, you can't trust meat. I mean, it's like you can't trust even when you say you go to Subway. Now, I don't mean to say anything about Subway, so don't come at me. But, I mean, the healthiest place might tell you, this is great. But they're not testing things, and they're leaving it up to other plants to send them this meat. I don't know.
Well, that's why that I forget. Right off the top of my head, that ballot.
The ballot that was just out.
Yeah, that made those companies tell the public what's in that food,
right?
In that product,
and it didn't pass.
And it didn't pass.
It didn't pass,
and that's why it needs to be passed.
It needs to be passed bad. That's very scary because a lot of people thought when they were voting for it, but the way they worded, if you voted no, you were against. If you voted yes, you were. It was like crazy.
It was like 21 stuff.
Hey, so a lot of people thought that they voted for it, but they really had voted against it because of the wording in the ballot, and that's how a lot of people get you. You get afraid of certain words and you get twisted. So definitely. I'm not going to Burger King. I don't care if it's just in the UK. I don't trust it. Someone dropped the ball at Burger King. You need to really get your corporate together, whoever these executives are. You're paying them too much money and they're not doing their jobs. But anyways, I can't trust the meat. Start to have to cook myself, and Tash Walker don't cook, but Tash Walker gonna start cooking because, baby, no. Anyway, so we got some more things we're gonna talk about in the show. On my cocktail menu, it's Black History Month. It is the shortest month of the year, but at least we get 1 month. It's Black History Month. So we're going to talk about African American first. So, boom, I got some gossip. I got some sports talk. I got NBA, baby. We got the Super Bowl, and I got a sexy cocktail and much more, big baby. But we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, let's make that cocktail. And I'll be right back, so stick around, boobies.
me show you a few things. Let me show you a few things.
Wait a minute. You ready, JT?
I can't wait till I get you on the floor, good looking. Hey, going hot so hot, just like an oven. And I'll burn myself.
Young Connection, your one-stop connection for all your graphic design and commercial printing needs. Young Connection is a full-service printing and media design company dedicated to providing the highest level of customer service and satisfaction. Young Connection provides swift response and rapid turnaround services for banners, brochures, business cards, letterheads, church bulletins, funeral programs, flyers, logo design, posters, and much, much more, all at an affordable price. Young Connection, the official printing company of LA Talk Live. Give them a call at 310-491-3336. That's 310-491-3336, or visit their website at www.youngconnection.com. That's www.youngconnection.com. Young Connection Printing and Media Services, proud sponsors of LA Talk Live, where it's more than just talk. Are you ready to enjoy the Maui lifestyle? You can have it all by owning real estate on the paradise island of Maui. Dennis Rush, a 22-year Maui resident and real estate broker, brings his wealth of experience and market knowledge to add value to your Maui real estate understanding, providing a level of service as unique and exceptional as the island of Maui itself. The magical island of Maui was voted the most exclusive resort island in the world by Condé Nast Traveler, and keep in mind, Maui is only a simple, non-stop flight away. Hawaii Business Magazine Top 100 Realtors awarded Dennis Rush the 2011 fourth top realtor on the island of Maui. Go to www.dennisrush.com to view all of the amazing properties currently available in the Maui MLS system. Whatever your needs or desires, Dennis Rush will provide a private consultation for any Maui properties your heart desires. You will be in good hands. Once again, go to www.dennisrush.com. That's www.dennisrush.com. Contact Dennis today to start your Maui lifestyle now. Dennis Rush, proud sponsors of the Dawn Christie Show and LA Talk Live.
Are you tired of getting sick and tired? Are you tired of doctors not knowing what's wrong with you? D-Herbs may have the answer. D-Herbs, #1 in herbal remedies. D-Herbs' main goal is to enlighten and properly educate people to the importance of human health and nutrition. D-Herbs, home of the full body cleanse. Everyone needs to cleanse. If you eat meat and dairy products, you need to cleanse. If you're eating processed foods, you need to cleanse. 90% of today's diseases that we suffer from are diet related. Cleansing opens the door to healing and rejuvenation. Whether you need help with a chronic disease, weight loss, or to jumpstart and eliminate fatigue, D-Herbs Full Body Cleanse can help. There's a better way to live and healthier way to live. Experience healing. Visit us at dherbs.com. That's DHERBS.com, or call us at 866-434-3727. That's 866-434-3727.
Hi everyone, Chef Richard Petty here to tell you about LA Talk Live's new cooking show, Let's Do Lunch, with me, your host, Chef Richard Petty. Let's Do Lunch launches Saturday, January 19th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Well, tune in to Let's Do Lunch with me, Chef Richard Petty, Saturdays, 10 to 11 a.m., exclusively on LA Talk Live. We're more than just talk.
Hey guys, sick of all that top 40 music? Well, join me, Lixie the Engineer, and Mondo on our brand new show, Band with Mondo, where we support sounds from the underground every Saturday with a new artist from 3 to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So tune in to live in-studio performances, Q&As with the artists, drunken debauchery, and much more, exclusively here on LA Talk Live. We're more than just talk.
Hi, I'm Tash Walker, and I want you to join me every Saturday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Cocktails with Tash Walker, where each week is going to be a big party. Why? Come celebrate with me for the very first lifestyle entertainment sports show. And on my cocktail menu, I have special celebrity guests stopping through, and you never know who might come through, boo. It just might be one of your favorite sports celebrities. From Cocktails with Tash Walker, the Entertainment Lifestyle Sports Show. Right here every Saturday night, where we're more than just talk. We're Cocktails with Tash Walker. On LATalkLive.com.
Y'all know what time it is.
All right, y'all. This is my favorite part of this show. Cocktails with Tash Walker. You got to make a cocktail. I would think so. So my cocktail is called Grape Sparkler. You use and start with 3 ounces of, which is 3/4 cups of vodka, 1 cup of seltzer, which is seltzer water, 1 tablespoon of agave nectar. You can sweeten it how much you want, and 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. You're going to take 2 cups of seedless red grapes, and you're going to use that and muddle that. You can muddle it in your shaker. You can muddle it in, whatever you have, like a bowl, and you take your little muddler. But you're going to take that juice and you're going to strain that juice, and you're going to mix that juice along with the lemon juice, along with your agave nectar, and you're going to let all that dissolve together. You're going to add your sauce, your seltzer water, and your vodka last. Then you're going to just take and put that all together and shake it up a little bit. Well, actually, I wouldn't shake it up, the seltzer water. I like to put that like very last, maybe put the vodka in, then add water last. Then you shake it all up, and then you garnish it with your whole grapes. And this is how it's going to look, possibly, if you know how to make it like me. I'm just going to go, cheers, darlings. Oh, yeah, it's delicious. Oh, my God, I'm so good. Yes, baby. Let me get a little music going. Because,
I just wanted to make sure that people understood how to make your cocktail.
Well, thank you, dear.
Before I, confuse them.
Right.
Yeah,
they might hear something in the back like Big Booty or something.
Yeah.
On
Now they listen to the music and
yeah.
not with how to make your cocktail.
I love that. Okay, we're gonna do that all the time because sometimes we play the music, sometimes, and it gets me really going. But I do want my people to hear my cocktail. Okay, because that's probably why half of you listening. Little alcoholics. Anyways, celebrations right now, you guys. My boy Robert De Niro, he's a dad again. He was once married to Tukey Smith at one time, which they had children. But now he's married to, it's another sister too. He's been married to Grace since 1997, and they're parents of a son. But they had a baby just now by surrogate because they're both up into their ages, and the baby weighed 7 pounds, 2 ounces, a baby girl. So I'm really, really, really excited about that. We got some African American first. But you know what? We got some birthdays too. I wanted to say happy birthday to Shakira, happy birthday to Gucci Man, and my boy Donald Driver. Boom, the hot guy from the Packers, and he also was on Dancing with the Stars. Happy birthday to Farrah Fawcett today. Go on with your bad selves, guys. Happy birthday. I hope you have a great time. You need to be at the Super Bowl because they are partying out there. Okay, so we got some African American first. So I definitely want to tell you, you can always go to Wikipedia. They have everything on Wikipedia. So let me tell you, in the 18th centuries, which is in the 1700s, you guys, first African American to formally practice medicine in the U.S. was James Durham. He basically was revolutionary. I mean, this is 1783. He's practicing medicine, going with your bad self. I love it. Let's move down to the 19th centuries, which is the 1800s. And let's see. Okay, the first African American to hold a patent was Thomas L. Jennings for a dry cleaning process. That was back in 1821. Let's move it on down, because we just be doing it. We be doing it. Let's see. The first African American to graduate from a formal nursing school was Mary Eliza Mahoney from Boston, Massachusetts. That's right. That's right. That's right. Now, in the 20th century, which is the 1900s, the first African American professional basketball player, Harry Lou, New England Professional Basketball League. Oh, I love my sports.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
And in 1906, the first intercollegiate Greek letter organization established by African American Alpha Pi Alpha at Cornell University in 1906.
Yeah, I remember.
Working
I
it.
heard that.
Working it. And last but not least, and so much more because we're going to cover this for the whole month. In 1908, the first African American heavyweight boxing champion was Jack Johnson.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, he was a beast.
Okay. And just to keep the sports going, the first African American Olympic gold medal winner was John Taylor in that same year, 1908. Track and field medal relay team. He was on the relay team, and he was the first African American to win a gold medal in 1908. That was John Taylor. Awesome, huh? I love it, guys. Like I said, you can go to Wikipedia and you can put in the list of African Americans first, and you can find out so many different things that are just phenomenal, like the first African American commissioned officer in the U.S. Navy, the Golden 13, was in 1944. So it's so many things that you can find out about your history, your heritage, or if you're not African American, about what we've done and how we've added as a race to the whole entire world. Okay? Okay. Anyways, boo, because you was playing Hot Like Fire, and it's going to be some gossip. We're gonna come back to that in a minute. But, okay. You know what? A lot of people were moving last year. Let me tell you some of the top 10 destinations that people were going to last year, John. I'm like, what the? Now, I'm just going to start we're going to do the top 5 because 10 is, we don't care about all the way down there. But the 5th one was Chicago with all of the violence and everything, you would think. But, hey, that's just in one part of Chicago. They're beautiful places, but that's on 5th on the list of where people were moved to last year. 4th is Orlando, Florida. Close to Mickey Mouse.
And these are places where people wanted to move?
Where people moved to. These are the top 10 moving destinations of 2012 last year.
Okay.
We have to go by last year.
Yes.
So I left off with Orlando, Florida. 3rd is Phoenix. A lot of people are moving to Phoenix. Hot weather. And there's a lot of business opportunities in Phoenix, too. I did hear about that. So a lot of people are moving. The real estate market is rebounding out there. So homes are still low, but they're coming back up. And 2nd, Dallas.
Dallas?
Yeah, 4th word. That is the 2nd one. They have a Six Flags Magic Mountain out there. They have a good nightlife. And sale prices for the medium for homes out there are $61,000. So I can see where people go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Are moving out there fast as well. Now, number 1 was Atlanta. For the 3rd year in a row, Atlanta's number 1. A lot of people are moving from Atlanta. So I don't know if...
I guess that's like a flip of the coin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean... I don't know the price. The median price for homes out there is $200,000. So, I thought Atlanta was kind of getting dull. I don't know. I don't know. Seemed like it. But okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for the Hot Like Fire though, because I'm ready to gossip. So I hate to start off on a sad note, y'all. But baby, let me tell you right now, baby. Baby. I got some sad news, boo.
Bring the temperature down. It's hot like fire.
Let me tell you right now, baby. You know Nick Van Axel?
Yeah.
Oh my God, his son. His son murdered someone a
I
few
didn't
years
know.
ago. Yes,
Wow.
he's only 22 right now, but it was about a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago. Yeah, went to trial. This is
Wow.
2000 2010 when his son murdered this young man named Bradley. Well, he's guilty. They found him guilty.
Right.
60 years.
Woo.
Yeah. So I'm really sad for Nick Van Axel. I know that's heartbreaking for your 22-year-old.
Exactly. Exactly.
You'll never see him out in your living lifetime.
No.
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 He probably will never get out. He'll be 80 years old, and if they let him out at 70, I mean, damn. That's 50 years.
Exactly.
Yeah, Nick is 90. He's 90 years old by then. So, Nick, I know that was devastating. And, my prayers go out to the family, and this is why young kids, I don't care who your father is, you cannot beat the law. I don't care
Not
how
anymore.
much. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
And if they have these evidence now, so much the CSI people, they're on it now. They're on your butt. They have your cell, your this, your that. They tracking you, satellite. You ain't getting away with nothing, boo. You just ain't. Telling you. Now, get on a good note. I got to talk about Super Bowl again. We're going to talk about Super Bowl the whole show. But Beyonce, honey, she is revealing, honey, and her daddy going to be mad, honey. Beyonce is formally changing her name, and her new album is going to be called Miss Carter. She now formally wants to be known as Beyonce Giselle Carter.
Why?
Because she is married to Jay-Z, and she's no more a Knowles. She's
okay. And Jay's last name is
Carter.
Okay, all right, okay. Well,
so
hats off to her.
Hats off to her, baby. No more single ladies songs. No more independent girl songs. You's a mama and you's a wife, and now that's what you're supposed to do. So hats off to you. She's gonna actually break that down, and you'll be hearing about her new album title and hear about all this tomorrow. As you're watching the Super Bowl, so
she's still not gonna let the other sisters from Destiny Child.
Well, you know what? You never know. Beyonce likes surprising people, but as far as from what I've heard, and the practicing, they have not been there to practice. So,
okay.
So we'll see, boo. But Oprah Winfrey is getting sued, and this is on. The reason why is the victim of sex and pregnancy discrimination. Apparently, Carolyn was pregnant, and she had some complications and had to,
abort.
No, not abort, but had to stop working earlier than she expected.
Okay.
When you're having a baby.
Yeah.
So they had an employee come in and kind of take over temporarily, like a lot of her tasks. And as she came back while she was still pregnant, she was like, "Wow, this other girl's doing a lot of my tasks. I'm back, boo." And as she went on, she had to leave, go have the baby. When she came back, her jobs just didn't mean a lot. And she was told that she could possibly be a vice president over at Oprah's station. But anyways, so they booted her out and basically fired her from that position and said, well, you can reapply for the vice president job. But her boss, she's saying, fabricated her performance review. Once her tasks started being meaninglessly, her duties weren't really senior duties. That made her look like she wasn't prepared or ready to be this vice president. Anyway, so she's out of the whole company, so she's pissed, which, I think, that is kind of messed up. The lady was having a baby. She had some problems. You got to let her come back and let her lose her job, not just give it away.
Give it away like that. And some women aren't able to continue work during their pregnancy.
Right.
Reason why I say that, because one of my sisters, she's the type of woman, she can't be on her feet the whole nine months.
Mm-hmm.
She tried it and had miscarriage behind it.
Oh, wow.
So, I said that to say this, that, for a company to do that to a woman in that condition, it's ugly and it can be dangerous for both of them for the infant. What if that infant that this woman had, she had a miscarriage because
of the stress
and the fear of her losing her job. So they should be somewhat responsible for that.
I feel you on that. I'm definitely one to say you're right when I tell you. Now we're back on a lighter tip. Some more gossip, baby. Let me tell you, child. Let me do a little swiggle. Now, the Atlanta Hawks was playing the Denver Nuggets the other night. Now, we all know people are struggling. People not buying tickets like they used to, but they had a basketball game before the basketball game. At the Atlanta Hawks game in Atlanta, NBA, it was called the Models game. Well, it was really strippers, but they call it the Models.
Models, okay.
They played, you guys. So you had models playing before an NBA game, which was really strippers because one of them people knew her name was Tiger Booty.
Right.
So, NBA, I know people are struggling. I have to say struggling because I'm scared of that. So struggling. But that's a little too way out there. Now, I don't want to see that at the Laker game. We have the so-called models playing basketball.
Well, I don't think that would ever happen at the Lakers game because too many stars go there.
$500,000 to the winner.
Oh,
team.
Okay. Team.
So they get to split that. Okay. I'd have been out there playing too. Strippers was like, hell no, I used to play in high school. Get that. I'm going to work out now. No. So yeah. I mean, that could become a trend if it's $500,000. But like, how many people on the team? How much is that divided?
By 12.
I used to be a stripper.
They had a full squad, about 12.
Yeah, that could be kind of a little difficult there. But you know what? Let's take a little commercial break, okay? We'll be right back, guys. Cocktails with Tash Walker. You can't stop, and I won't stop. I'll be right back, guys. Right back. Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention? It's Cocktails with Tash Walker time.
Cocktails with Tash Walker time. Entertainment, lifestyle, sports show.
What's
Cocktails with Tash
up?
Walker time.
Sports for you, baby. Okay, let me tell you guys right now what's popping. What's gonna be popping? And this is a little heads up. I love Game Sports. Game Sports is right on Manchester. Go ahead and Google them. They're going to actually be having Unplugged Live R&B Showcase. So you need to go to gamesports.com. It's going to start next Sunday on February 10th. and you can get on stage and do your R&B. So you need to call, get some more information. It's on Manchester Boulevard here in Westchester. It's called Game Sports. Go to gamesports.com. I ain't giving away, I don't, you can Google the address. You can MapQuest. You can do all kind of stuff now, child. Gamesports.com. But also next week, who's going to be there hosting and special guest is Grammy Award winner LV. I was in his video, baby, looking fine. LV is the one that did Gangster's Paradise. He's the singer that was with Coolio. But this whole showcase is going to be going on, I think, for at least some months, and it's actually hosted by Kevin Nash. So check it out if you're a singer. Unplugged live R&B showcase at Game Sports starting next Sunday, February 10th. So check that out. Let me check out, some movies are out right now. We got a lot of good movies that are out right now. I love stuff like that. Hansel and Gretel. I hate to tell you, but I love the Vampire Witchy Poo. I'm just a Witchy Poo girl.
Yeah, me too. I want to see that.
Yeah, it sounds corny, but I love it. Parker with my boy. My boy Jason Statman. Jason,
Right, okay.
how do you pronounce his last name? Let me look real quick. Oh God, my computer's screen is so small. But anyways, Parker's gonna be good, guys, because that's like a Bourne Identity, Jason Bourne type of thing. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see what else is out. Oh, my boy, Bullet to the Head. We got my boy from Rocky, Sylvester Stallone. Boof, boof, boof. Bullet to the Head. He has a new action called Bullet to the Head. You guys check that out. And if you haven't seen Django, you better hurry up, child. You want to go to the movies. You don't want to get the bootleg that everybody and their mama, you go over to somebody's house, you be like, you got Django? Yeah. But most people say I went to the movies and I have the DVD because a lot of people said they've watched it like 4 or 5 times. I saw it at the theaters. I'm just going to let you know. Sorry, no, you can't get on me. There's a scary movie y'all called Mama. Hot. I know it's going to be hot. I haven't seen it, but it just looked real good where the 2 girls were left in the wilderness for 5 years and some crazy monster raised them out in the wilderness.
Mama.
And then some people find them. And then, the mama following them like, nah, y'all mine. So that mama's not playing, baby. So there's a lot of good movies out, guys. Go out, spend your money, have fun, enjoy yourself. You never know. Yeah, people are so scared. Stop being scared. Skirt.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. Stop that, babies. Now, also, Deception. TV, you guys. I have to let you guys know. Deception's on NBC Mondays at freaking 10, and that's with Megan Good. So freaking good. It's really coming to life. Loved it. Okay, also Scandal. Number one of all times, like number one up there with Dallas and way up there with Dynasty, like number one like in my lifetime of series, like number one. That's on Thursdays at 10. Love it, Kerry Washington, number one chick. She's so awesome, dawsome. I really, really, really love her. Also, I have to give big kudos to, and I was on the way here, I was listening to the radio, and Chris Carter was on. And he was just belated, beside himself, because I have to congratulate Chris Carter, Larry Allen, Bill Parcells, Jonathan Ogden, and Warren Sapp were among 7 voted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
All
so
right.
he made it.
All right.
And
let's hold up. Let me
He cried, you guys. This man cried because Chris Carter's been through a lot. When he first was drafted, you guys, he had a drug problem. And Philadelphia, he went to Philadelphia first, and they kicked him off the team. They got rid of him. And when he went to the Vikings, is where it was all turned around, and they taught him a lot. They took him under as a young man and said, "You're our son. You're a part of our family."
And that's good. That's good.
And this will pass. And so, one thing he said is that, he dreams. He goes after his dreams. But when something happens to you that you, beyond your dreams, that you didn't even dream about, and it happens to you, he said, he's just crying. that's a feeling that he never thought he would feel. So
That's good. That's good.
congratulations.
Congratulations. Yeah, uh, the gentleman that was here last night, I was telling you about Tosh, who played. I forget the gentleman's name. 21, plays for the Houston Rockets, and he was talking about the mental health issues that the NBA is not really paying too much attention. That causes some of these athletes to have anger issues or whatever,
Right.
Aggression. I mean, like Mellow World Peace, as well.
Right. Right.
And this gentleman, 21 years old, was very knowledgeable and aware of his situation. And for an organization like the NBA not wanting to participate in helping these athletes out, man, it's sad because speaking on Carter, he had an alcohol or drug problem, and for an organization like the Eagles to turn him away because of that, luckily another organization said, okay, no, we're gonna help this human being.
Yes.
Because he does have a God's given talent.
Right. He's gonna help us, and we're gonna help him. So,
exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Among some of the other players, of course, some gets in and some don't get in. And among some of the people that didn't get in was Jerome Bettis, Charles Haley, Andre Reed, Michael Strahan, Tim Brown, and Kevin Green are some more players that weren't in. But a lot of these players were first timers, so it wasn't like they didn't get in last year. So Michael Strahan kind of figured he wasn't going to get in. It was his first time.
Exactly.
Along with, to me, Tim Brown, I think he needs to be in. He's actually higher ranked than Chris Carter, but I mean, Tim Brown is not as out there. He's not a public figure where Chris Carter's an announcer, and you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that played into it, but
same thing with that list. Jerome Bettis. I don't know if that was his first time.
I can't remember, but I think that wasn't his first time to me.
I don't think so neither.
Yeah.
I believe he should
get in there.
Hopefully the next inductory, he should be in there.
And owners, Art Modell didn't get in either.
Okay.
So that right there is kind of like a shame to me, because Art Modell, he is football. It's like Art Modell should have been in. He's not in. Oh.
Yeah. I don't know how they choose pick
that. Yeah.
And the criteria that will allow an athlete to be honored in that way, but seems like they need to revamp their way of doing that.
Right. Well, you know what? Let's take a little commercial break, and we're gonna come back with some sports talk real quick. You guys stay tuned. Just a little commercial break. If you want to freshen up your drink, like me, we'll be right back, guys, with some sports, more sports talk, baby. What?
I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome.
Now, walk into the club like, what up? I got a big cock. I'm just pumped. I bought some shit from a thrift shop. Ice on the fringe is so damn frosty. The people like,
damn, that's a cold ass honky.
Rolling in hella deep, headed to the mezzanine. Dressed in all pink, set my gator shoes. Those are green, draped in a leopard mink. Girl standing next to me. Probably should have washed this. Smells like R. Kelly sheets. But shit, it was 99 cents. I get copping it, washing it, about to go and get some compliments, passing up on those moccasins. Someone else has been walking in, bummy and grungy fucking man. I am stunting and flossing and saving my money, and I'm hella happy that's a bargain, bitch. I'ma take your grandpa style, I'ma take your grandpa style. No, for real, ask your grandpa, can I have his hand-me-down? Velour jumpsuit and some house slippers, Dookie brown leather jacket that I found, dig it. They had a broken keyboard, I bought a broken keyboard. I bought a ski blanket, then I bought a kneeboard. Hello, my ace man, my mellow. John Wayne ain't got nothing on my fringe game, hell no. I could take some pro wings, make them cool, sell those. The sneakerheads will be like, he got the Velcro.
I'm gonna pop some tags, only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome. I'm gonna pop some tags, only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome.
What she know about rocking the wolf on your noggin? What she knowin' about wearing a fur fox skin? I'm digging, I'm searching right through that luggage. One man's trash, that's another man's come up. Thank your granddad for donating that plaid button up shirt, cause right now I'm up in her skirt. I'm at the Goodwill, you can find me in the I'm not stuck on searching in the section. Your grandma, your auntie, your mama, your mammy. I'll take those flannel zebra jammies secondhand and rock that motherfucker. The built-in onesie with the socks on that motherfucker. I hit the party and they stop in that motherfucker. They be like, oh, that Gucci, that's hella tight. I'm like, yo, that's $50 for a t-shirt. Limited edition, let's do some simple edition. $50 for a t-shirt, that's just some ignorant bitch. Shit. I call that getting swindled and pimped. I call that getting tricked by business. That shirt's hella dope. And having the same one as 6 other people in this club is a hella don't. Peep gang, come take a look through my telescope. Tryna get girls from a brand, man, you hella won't. Man, you hella won't.
Goodwill. Poppin' tags. Yes,
I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome. I'll wear your granddad's clothes. I look incredible. I'm in this big ass coat from that thrift shop down the road. I'll wear your granddad's clothes. I look incredible.
Come on, man.
I'm in this big ass coat from that thrift shop down the road. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome.
Is that your grandma's coat?
You're listening to Cocktails with Tash Walker. Stick around.
This is for you.
Woo, baby. That song there. That's Mikkel Moore and Ryan Lewis Thrift Shop right there, baby. That right there. Oh my goodness. That was.
I like that song. You know, I'll be banging that on the radio. I hear it on the radio.
Man, grand premiere. All right, guys. I have to give out some condolences right now because you guys know for the first time a snow mobiler, Khalid Moore, died yesterday. Well, the day before yesterday, actually, you guys, at the X Games. And I was a little upset. ESPN played it over and over and over and over and over and over and over. The accident, and the man ended up dying. So please don't play it again, ESPN, please. Thank you. So it's very dangerous because those snowmobiles are like so heavy, like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds. Yes. And when you're trying to go upside down and around and that sucker fall on you,
it's a wrap. It's not as easy or as simple to do as those professional guys who know how to do that make it look.
It's scary. So yeah, actually Thursday morning is when he was pronounced dead, and an accident happened, I think Monday or Tuesday earlier this week, and he succumbed to his injuries. So that is really, really, really heartbreaking. Now I just want to go through the NFL. So many people out there, you guys. People are partying. Let me just let you know, Justin Timberlake is performing after 4 years. He's doing his thing. Stevie Wonder, he has Superstition. His song is going to be played in 2 different Bud Light commercials. He's performing out there. CeeLo Jones is performing. Lil Wayne, Jay-Z's doing a performance. Jamie Foxx is due to a private concert. We got Playboy and Maxim is having something along with One Republic and Matchbox. Jennifer Hudson, she's actually singing with 26 children from Sandy Hook Elementary in honor of the 26 that was killed. And it's going to be broadcasted on CBS as part of their pre-game show with Alicia Keys as well. VH1's doing something with Train. Fantasia's singing with a gospel group for the Super Bowl gospel celebration that's going down. Sherry Shepard from the ABC The View, in conjunction with Kirk Franklin and Lifetime, is honoring Ray Lewis. Also, the NFL players have a choir, and they're going to be singing with the Christian rapper named Lecrae. That's Lecrae. If I pronounce it wrong, I'm so sorry. I've never heard of the guy, but he was actually chosen by the players to perform. They voted to perform with him, so he is very honored. Also, Miami rapper Pitbull is performing 2 different nights. One night with Flo Rida and Nick Cannon. The other night, which is right now, he's going to be with Snoop Lion, doing some different things for the Celebrity Beach Ball I told you guys about. So it's so many things going on there. Partying, honey. I'm not mad at them. Hats off to you. Have a good time.
Yep.
The Super Bowl is going to be dynamic. I don't know who's going to win. I just want it to be a great Super Bowl. I can't say anything. I don't want to break down anything because there's nothing to break down because they're the best defensive 2 teams that's left, and they have 2 hell of a quarterbacks. And so we're going to see a really, really, really good game.
And Miss Tosh, where are you going to be? Are you going to be with
I
them?
have no idea, really, but I'm going to be with family for sure.
Okay.
So, you know.
Me too.
I'm going to be with family.
Me too.
So,
Me too.
a few family are doing different things. So I'm like, I might want to roll over here and roll over there, but it's going to be with family.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Yes.
Now, speaking of family, you know, I got to talk about my Lakers, honey. Booze, let me tell you. Now, Dwight Howard has joined the team back on the road. He's back with the team, so he may play. Actually, tomorrow, Sunday, early in the morning, you guys, we have a few games that's going down. The NBA, out of respect, will not have games during the Super Bowl. So,
Okay.
you know, and all other sports should do that. There is a kind of gentleman's agreement that we don't mess with your big moment. You don't mess with our big moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, only one season the NFL had their draft on the same day as one of the Lakers' big playoff games or something was going down. And NBA was mad. They said, we don't do that. They know that they're not supposed to. They could have put it on a different day.
Yeah.
But I think after that, everybody squashed that. But let me tell you what's going on in the morning. Tomorrow at 10 p.m., we have both Lakers and Clippers playing. They're both away because we know we have the Grammys going on, so they have to leave the Staples Center. You're kicked out for a couple of weeks. Clippers play Boston tomorrow at 10, and Lakers play Detroit tomorrow at 10 in the morning. And then also tomorrow at 11, we have Miami at Toronto tomorrow. So these guys are probably happy they have games early so they can go back to the room and watch the game.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So that's all that's going on tomorrow. But let's talk about the Lakers. The Lakers have Paul Gasol, you know, that did wonderful and played center. And I think, you know, it might have helped us because if we need to trade him, he's looking
who
good.
is it now?
Well, you know, Howard went down.
Yeah.
Gasol, he really should be playing center. Okay, he could be one of the top centers in the league.
Yeah.
You know, and so with him playing center, I think that we showed that Gasol is still a beast, that he could be still valued to another team. So I think that gave us a little more trading bonus. But in hand, I mean, we should look at too, if Howard's going to be accident prone or not injury prone, maybe we do need Gasol because we're going to need that backup if we really think that we're going to make a push for the championship this year. So.
Yeah, because what they decided to do with Paul is put a little light under his backside and let him know, look,
are you in? Are you out?
You in and you out. You act like, you know, you got your position locked down, so you ain't
right.
putting your heart. You getting lazy.
Yeah.
So let's let you know that you are expendable.
Right.
All right.
Yeah. Wake up, dude.
Okay,
Wake
now
up.
You ain't invincible. You ain't Superman. You got some
Right.
kryptonite for your behind.
Yeah, and Tayshaun Prince.
Oh man, I'm so disappointed.
Well, he was traded.
Yes.
And now he's a Memphis Grizzly.
Yes.
Oh my God, over there with Marcus Gasol, Randolph.
Yeah.
Zach Randolph and them.
Yeah.
Oh my God, which Rudy Gay went over to Toronto, which Rudy Gay beasted the other night and kicked some butt. They kicked Miami's butt. So I think that was a really, really great trade. Rudy Gay, I think that, he needed to move because I don't think that they were really respecting his talent. I think he could be a beast. And just like Harden has moved on to Houston, Rudy Gay will get his chance to do his thing. So you guys, it's going to be so dynamic tomorrow. Make sure you guys drink responsibly tomorrow because I know that Super Bowl is known to be one of the most violent days, especially for domestic violence, where I think men, drink a lot and then they want to start beating up on their girlfriends or wives. So sorry to say it so bluntly like that, but there is a statistics that goes along with that. I'm just not talking. And so be careful, you guys, tomorrow. Have a good time. Let's go, both teams. I am from California, so I have to put a little higher nudge for 49ers. Let's go 49ers. And I'll see you guys next week. This is Cocktails with Tash Walker on LATalkLive.com. Cheers, darlings.
Problem. And yeah, I like the fuck, I got a fucking problem. I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem.